Being born in the time of expanding technology has put me closer to video games than any other generation. Today, there are millions of people who classify themselves as gamers, and there are up to roughly 3.5 billion people who have played a game in their life. When it comes to computer games, League of Legends is on top. Today I'm going to teach you what that is, what made it popular, and then how to play it. To understand the game, I want to go over the basics. League of Legends is a MOBA, or a multiplayer online battle arena, which is basically a strategy game that pits two teams against each other. In this game, both teams are going to fight and try to destroy the other team's base. In League of Legends, there are two sides that represent each team. The blue side, which is on the bottom left, and you can see that right there, and the red side on this side. Each team will defend their own base and defend each turret. Each lane has 3 turrets, one there, one there, one there on each side, and it mirrors on the other side, one there, and one there. Inside of the base, there is 2 turrets, one there and one there, and the nexus, which is defended by those 2 turrets. Every 30 seconds, a wave of minions spawns from the base and walks down into the lane. Every minion kill, every champion kill, and every turret kill gives you golden experience. Each team will pick 5 champions out of a pool of 157 to work together and destroy the enemy base. Each champion will fill a role that the team needs, and generally it follows a thing called the meta, which is basically just the normalized game, the normalized team compositions, and the normalized team, champions that are good at the time. In this game, your goal is to destroy the objectives. You want to destroy the turrets, the inhibitors, right there. You want to kill the neutral monsters, such as the dragon and the baron, so you can gain an advantage over the enemy team. Turrets give golden experience. Inhibitors give you a stronger minion at the front of your minion wave, as well as golden experience. The dragon gives you a buff as well as golden experience. And the baron gives your minions buffs as well as golden experience. Now that we know what it is, I want to talk about why it became popular. This game has been around for a long time, since 2009 actually. It wasn't the first MOBA game, but it is the first game that ever had its own esport and became very, very large. I want to talk about why we play it though. I personally like to play it with my friends and have a good time, but some people just want to get better and they want to climb through the ranked ladder. There are millions and millions of daily players, and every single person is playing the ranked ladder. Generally, the people at the top of the ranked ladder are on what we call esports teams, or organizations that compete just like regular sports like football, basketball, baseball. Esports, or electronic sports, are growing more now than ever. League of Legends is huge, probably the biggest esport in the world. The 2018 World Finals had 99.6 million new users. Every single user was unique. And during the finals, they also had 44 million concurrent viewers. Everybody who was watching that generally likes to follow a certain team and watch their team from their own region, North America, Europe, or Asia, compete in these big tournaments. Next, I want to talk about how to actually play the game. In this game, you have micro skills and macro skills. Micro skills are generally hand-eye coordination and being able to press the buttons, whereas macro skills is generally more knowledge of how the game works. Some people have better mechanics or micro skills, and some people have better knowledge. knowledge or macro skills. So, for movement in the game and auto-attacking, you just have to right-click. You move your mouse to where you want to go, and you right-click on that spot. Every champion has a set of 4 abilities. There are basic abilities, and there is an ultimate ability. The 3 basic abilities are linked to your Q, W, and E key on your keyboard, and your ultimate is linked to your R key. The ultimate ability is something that a lot of teams play around, as it is very powerful. The last set of spells that a player has is the summoner spells. Summoner spells generally have a long cooldown of up to 5 minutes and can only be used a few times during the game. One of the most important ones is Flash, which almost every character needs to bring in order to avoid being killed. The last thing I want to talk about is how to take objectives. It's basically how you win the game. The best way is pressure. How you gain pressure, you can kill champions, the enemy or the players that the enemy are controlling, or trading objectives, or splitting the map, which means that you're playing towards your strong suit and allowing the enemy to play against your weak lane as their strong suit. So, in order to win the game, you have to go through every single turret in the lane, in one lane, and destroy the nexus. Once you destroy the nexus, the game is over and you've won. Not everyone is a gamer, but billions have played it in their life. I personally love this game and would love to share it with everybody. Everybody should be able to experience this game with a little bit more knowledge about what the game is, why it's popular, and how to play it. Anyone who is bored now has an alternative to just sitting on their couch.